Hello. Storage systems. In the last one, I built this into my silo. I had a decorative silo on the farm, and I kind of wanted to make it a little bit more functional. I was like, hey, I can store some extra stuff in here. But I wanted to explain my storage system because, and no disrespect to people who make these awesome builds with their storage systems, but I'm like, are they really that practical? And it seems to me, no. I feel like there's a better way of doing this. So I kind of want to demonstrate what I came up with. Now, your automatic item sorter, I feel like should be at the lowest point in your world. So we'll start there. This is Y11. This is about as far down as I go. Here's our storage room. And our storage room starts with the auto sorter. Okay. And this is your basic auto sorter. We'll demonstrate how this works. And we have drop chest for the item sorter in different locations. I have 3, and just one back there, and the mine. That's the branch mine back there. So we have one here. This is just when you're running around doing builds or whatever. You got a place to drop. We have one. We have one in the farmhouse where we were just in. Here's a drop chest. It's inside this farm. This is world spawn right here. So we have a drop chest there. We have a couple down below. Our pumpkin farm also feeds into that line. I was trying to get reset it to daylight there a second ago. I said no. I just drank some soda pop. Oh, burpee. But here's one tile of that automatic storage system. Well, Enderman, come here. I want to talk before you start picking up my blocks. Let's just talk. Let's just talk about it. Seriously. Let's come. You hold still and let me stick you. Oh, there's always someone who wants to interrupt. There you go. Go down. I don't need those. I got a freaking box full of them. Anyways, here's one tile of your storage system. Here's pretty much what you'll need. You need a building block. I hear things doing things. This is filter material. You'll name this on an anvil. You can name it whatever you want. I'm just doing some numbers. Here's your basically what you'll need to build it. So you need a repeater and comparator too. So you will have to go to the nether. So here's your drop chest, like the one I had in the farmhouse and what I showed below. There are plenty of tutorials on how to do this, probably better than anyone I can make. Here's your end chest. Was that a creeper? No, it was a little baby zombie. There's just critters running all over in my woods. Interruptions. Here's the end chest. This is the end of your feed line. This is your feed line. Oh, if I can get bigger life out here. This is your drop chest where you drop things in. Here's your feed line. It'll go across each tile. Here's one tile of the automatic storage system. I'll demonstrate this down below too. And then this is your end chest. And whatever doesn't get filtered, or if one of these chests start to get full in your feed line, like I got this one, March Birch, will end up in here. And every now and again you gotta clear it out. Demonstrate this real quick. Like the only thing that should get filtered is the birch. Everything else is not going to get filtered. Like those aren't going to go in. That might break. This might actually break it, putting that in there. That was a bad move. No, it didn't break it. If you accidentally put your filter material in there, I've done it. Yeah, it can break. Yeah, see, it did kind of break it. Let me clear this out. Technical difficulties. So yeah, it's filtering like crazy now because I kind of broke it there by putting filter material in there. That's okay. Accidents happen. Happy little accidents, as Bob Ross would say. But you can filter anything. We'll filter redstone. Or we can filter hoppers. But you want your filter material. Yeah, be careful about dropping your filter material into your feed line. It will cause problems. But yeah, this is where you filter. This is where you put your filter items. It's here. and then it'll send the signal to the comparator. Once it reaches so much, I think it's 45 items, and that includes your filter material. So there's 4. Yeah, it usually ends at 41, so it's 45. And it'll send a signal to this torch, this torch will turn off. Right now this torch is on, so this hopper's locked. And then once it goes above 45, an item will drop in there and goes above 45, it'll send a signal and unlock this hopper and allow items to filter in to each chest. That's how it works anyways. I know how they work in my head. I'm probably not explaining it very well, but that's one line. I'll get a little quick overview how it works. Redstone over the top of it. Each tile. This is just one tile. You can make as many as you want. So then in your drop chest, make sure you don't drop your filter material in your drop chest, because it will break your system. You have to go repair it. Is this filter material? Yes. Careful, careful. But you can drop everything. Like the redstone will get filtered from mine. The birch will get filtered, but the rest of it won't. We can take this down now. These are really easy to build, and once you build one tile, you just go right down the line and build it as big or as small as you want. I don't usually wear headphones, and it sounds like there's critters walking up on me from every direction. I think it's just stuff walking around my mob farm. There's a mob grinder right underneath here. It goes all the way down. Oh, floating chest. But as you're exploring or building or mining or whatever, you just come to one of these drop chests to clear out your inventory. Except for your filter material. Careful with that. Hi, meow. Hi, kitty. I'm gonna put this filter material away before bad things happen. We have to wait for this to fill anyways. Then everything that can get filtered through this will. I'll put this away. Yeah, careful with that stuff. That's dangerous. It'll destroy this. You'll just have to go and repair back in here. If you ever do accidentally do that, which I have, you just have to go back and repair whatever one. There'll be one or two of these that it went through and just dumped everything out. Everything will dump out of this hopper, and you just have to repair it. Once you understand how it works, you'll know how to repair it. It's not really that difficult. I've had them break before. But then whatever can't get filtered will end up here, or anything that overflows will end up here. So every now and again, like you can dump your whole inventory, but every now and again you gotta clear this chest out. As you can see, I've got brick types, wood types. You can automatically sort whatever you want. Some people put them in their gold farms, iron farms. That's basically it. There's plenty of tutorials. This is an old thing. This is nothing new. This is the start of my storage system. It goes beyond that. So this is the start. This is one of the first things I build after getting back from the Nether. Because I'll try and get quartz when I go to the Nether. I try to get as much quartz as I can so I can start building this. And I'll try to have a early iron farm so I can start building this. And this is the start of the storage room. And all the while, I'm at Y11, so all the while I'm digging this out. This is all getting dug out. You know, first thing I do in my world is build a starter house and then dig down. I'll have a ladder going back up because you won't be at the Nether. You won't have a bubble column yet. But I'll have a drop down, a ladder back up. It's one of the first things I do in each world. Then I start working on the storage system. I'll have just random chests for temporary storage until I can start getting this built. This is one of the first things I built. I feel this is important to have good storage. So whatever doesn't get filtered, that pumpkin should have got filtered up. Sometimes it will kick out something. Oh, I didn't pick it up. Come here, pumpkin. Sometimes it will get kicked out something. If you're moving around a lot, chunks are loading and unloading. It's no big deal. Just send it back through. Pumpkins, my pumpkin farm is automatically sent to this line. It has a line coming into this. So I don't even have to worry about the pumpkin farm. It just runs in the background. Then this is single item storage for items that you're not gonna have a lot of. Like here's some random other stuff. I just made a chest for that back here. I am not gonna have a lot of this. Here's wood types and wood slabs. Or stairs and slabs. You have two chests, one below has your doors, ladders, trap doors. This is just single item storage, which you only need one or two chests for. Here's a redstone chest here with different redstones. I got comparators, repeaters. I put my signs in here. I put my chest in here because one of the first things I do is build this. So I know I usually keep my chest in here because that's what I'm going to be using. Here's that filter material. This is a lot of redstone stuff. And some rail. I have a rail box. A shocker box with rail in it. Lighting. Because this is single item storage. Just stuff you're not going to have a lot of. You don't really want to fill up a tile of this for something that you're rarely going to be sorting. Then behind the single item we have bulk. Stone types that might fill up if you're doing a lot of mining. Dirt, sand, glass. We got a lot of glass going. There's different fuels. I was making a lot of fuels. I have another bulk storage on the other side. This bulk storage is kind of a silo, as in it's holding mostly cobble. So I used a torch to show the fill line. See, we're full. Then we're not full, so I just dropped the torch in front of this. This is where we're at. Same with another rack. Drop the torch. So there's bulk. Here's single item. So there's bulk. Here's single item. It really does not take this long to dig out once you have an efficiency pickaxe, which you should start villager trading and iron farming pretty quick. So this won't take you long to dig out. Here's a furnace room. Items that need smelted here. We have fuels here. Well, this is basically the whole storage area. There's automatic sorting. And you can put these drop chests anywhere as long as it's feeding down. You can't feed up with these hoppers. Hoppers only feed down or level. They'll feed level. Like these are feeding level. This goes up to the farmhouse. It goes all the way up. There's a drop chest here. Yes, that's the mob grinder. There's a drop chest here. This leads to the where I'm branch mining. I just come back and drop. Another thing I like to put in my storage areas, a lot of crafting tables. I usually put them by the entryways and the floors. Crafting tables everywhere. By the doors. Entryways. I have a stone cutter here. These are handy. You just want to chuck stuff, get rid of some items. It's like I don't need this much of that, or I only needed one of these. Now I got a whole stack. I don't want them, or just whatever junk you get a hold of. Some armors I get rid of, like got a bunch of leather armor from your zombie spawn or something. That's all this is. Same kind of thing for like an egg dispenser for your chicken cooker. You got a comparator leading into a dispenser here. Two repeaters, one there, one there. Redstone all around. Hopper and a chest. I don't put some people will lead these into lava or cactus. I don't. I just have a void, and the items will just despawn in 5 minutes. And the reason I don't have them going into cactus and lava is because I misclick a lot, and it does going in, and not so much a lava because it's netherite. But if that was a cactus back there, I just lost those items. But seeing as how it's just a despawn trash, I won't lose them. I just have to dig. I got to be inconvenienced to digging this out. But it's better than having to go find some more nether or ancient debris and all that to get that back going again. So that's just despawn trash. I have these everywhere because I'm always throwing things out. I don't think anything will spawn down there. We'll do this. Alright, looks fine. So I'm building it all back up. Yeah, I have these throughout my area. There's one there. There's one in the farmhouse, world spawn. There's one here. I think I have one in the mob grinder. Yeah. Oh, that's loud. There's one in the zombie spawner. Just throwing out armor and whatever crap. Sometimes these, I'll get overloaded. And I'll just throw a stack. I'll just throw a bunch out. And it'll despawn in a few minutes. It won't lag you down. It'll despawn. So that's storage. Single or auto. With your drop chest throughout your now be careful going too far with these pipes. They might cause you lag. And like I said, when chunks load in and out, it can kind of glitch them up a little bit. My world's pretty compact, so I got to drop there and I got to drop back there. There's a drop up here. There's a drop there. Is it nighttime again? Probably, yes. I don't want Enderman are the bane of my existence. I don't want Enderman. Was that yeah, Illager party. Is there a captain? Of course there is. I don't want to start a raid. Thought that's what it was. So there's a drop chest here. This pumpkin farm and melon farm. This has a pipe leading into that too, so this is pretty much hands-free. I don't have to unload it. This just runs. But I do keep an eye on the overflow chest to make sure pumpkins aren't filling up. Or melons. I could run a pipe to the iron farm. I could run a pipe into here. You know, to drop beef. I could drop these items in. I could run a pipe, put a chest here, run a pipe over. I could run a pipe over to the iron farm here to unload the iron. This thing ain't been running so good. I'll have to go check out. Spider. Oh, there you are. Hi. This thing ain't been running so good. Wonder if I got a villager down. Somebody get hit by lightning or something? Check this real quick. Someone get smacked by lightning or someone pop out of their bed and spawn out where they can't get to their workstation. Something going on here. This was running really good. I don't see no witches. Everybody seems to be in there. Maybe it's just not been loaded. Maybe I just haven't been in the area. So that's it. Yeah, you can run pipes throughout. Just be careful, you might get lag. Like this is all pretty much loaded. I have a pretty beefy computer, so I can keep a pretty good size area loaded. But I only have one going from the pumpkin farm because I'll forget to empty it if I don't. So I don't use pumpkins that often. Iron I use a lot of, so I'm always thinking about, oh, I'm going to go empty the iron farm. So stuff like that. But if you wanted to be more hands-free, you could definitely run more pipes into this. And just have it all, as long as it all's feeding to here, you know, you can stretch them out wherever. Like I said, they have to go down. That's why I like to build these at the lowest, build this at the lowest part of your world. Like, I usually don't go lower than Y11 unless I'm mining something out, but I don't build lower than Y11. So I just put it at the bottom of my world and feed everything into it. So there's automatic item sort, and then single and bulk, and that's it. I mean, it looks like a large storage system, but it holds everything. It's holding everything. This is about a 5-month world, and I have everything stored. No problem. More bulk storage, and you can expand this. You can just keep taking this wall out, and keep going further and further back. As long as you don't have anything built behind here. Like my pumpkin farm or my bamboo farm might be in the way. I don't know how much further back. This one I know I can take further back. So I've already gone further back on this one. I needed more bulk storage. So I went quite a ways back. That's a pretty large room full of bulk storage, and you see I got plenty of room to expand. There and there. Plus we have more cobble storage above now with that silo. I just did that just to make that decorative building more useful. Like I said, these are all auto sorted, or things that need smelted. I don't know why I said auto sorted. Things that need smelted. Here's field types. This is field by a bamboo farm. It's fine for just a few. Like you mine and you got a couple of stacks of iron you want to, or gold or copper for whatever reason you need smelted. It's fine for that. It'll keep up. But you start doing large scale stone or large scale glass, you'll probably have to add some fuel. I have plenty of fuel. I have a kelp farm, so that's all the fuel blocks I'll ever need. And you can add to this. It's easy to add to. Once you get it built, it's easy to add a. If you have some room to expand, like those 4 slots. Say if I wanted to sort lanterns for whatever reason, you'll just come. See your empty ones. You want to take out this hopper. That'll just disconnect it from the system. Just taking out this one hopper. You can have the rest of it built. And then if you want to add a tile back in, just shift into this wall. Yeah, you have to either shift into this wall or you have to shift into this comparator. This hopper has to run. As you can see, it's running into that wall. So just shift into that wall. Add your filter material. And then add items you want sorted. This will go down to 41. Then that torch will turn back on. See, right now it's turned that redstone torch on. This one here, hard to see because I got it, and it'll lock that hopper. And then you just mark. Now you're sorting lanterns. I am not going to sort lanterns, but then as items are fed through your line, like when it comes to torches, it'll start dropping torches in. Then it'll get dropped down into that chest. That's pretty much it. But I am not sorting lanterns. Oh, we dropped the filter material too. That's fine. Should be able to get it all out. Well, that's it. That's the storage system. I think this is. I love the big. They build this big storage building and they look awesome and stuff. But they just like how practical. I mean, you kind of. I enjoy the big beautiful builds, but it just didn't seem practical. This seems more practical. Yeah, it's more industrial looking, I suppose. I mean, I did try to decorate. I got some moldings and things. Try to make it a little bit more decorative. I could use sea lanterns and glass to kind of make it kind of like I did back here. I thought about doing that. I don't need lighting in my builds. I put all the lighting under the floor, so I don't need torches. That's another thing. I hate torches all over builds. It's just decorative lighting. Any lighting you see in my builds are usually decorative. All the lighting's in the floor. There's jack-o'-lanterns and slabs in the floors. Yeah, I could do something like this. With that room to make it a little bit more pleasant to the eye, but it's kind of an industrial thing. It's just a storage area. So yeah, every now and again you just gotta clear this chest out, and Whenever you need something, there it is. So, there's a slime, because slime, my whole world's a slime chunk. You know what? I ain't got time for you right now. You go slime around. So yeah, that's the storage system explained. Alrighty. Have a good one. Oh, my guy. Happy Halloween. Random skin. Alrighty, see you in the next one.